topic is Intercloud Resource Management. Intercloud refers to theoretical model of cloud computing services, combining different clouds, that is individual clouds, into one seamless masses in terms of online demand operation. Actually combining different clouds into individual clouds that should be flown very seamlessly with on-demand operation. That is said to be a intercloud resource management. Intercloud should simply make sure that cloud could have resources beyond the research. A cloud may be saturated to the computation and storage resource as it has a infrastructure for formation and storages of data. In intercloud, immediately it is known as cloud brokers or simply a brokers. Broker is an entity which introduces cloud service customers to the cloud service providers. Actually, we have to communicate with the cloud service customers with the cloud service providers. The data should be transferred from providers to the consumers and vice versa. The process should be happening to transfer of data. Intercloud resource management consists of extended cloud computing services, resource provisioning and platform management, virtual machine creation and management, global exchange and cloud resources. There is 6 layers of cloud services: software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service, hardware cloud service, network cloud service, and collection cloud service. First is software as a service. Software as a service is you can collect different types of softwares, and you can buy software in a cloud, and clients can utilize it with the cloud services. And platform as a service is you're getting just a system but not an entire infrastructure, just a system for transferring of data and processing of data. You're just getting a platform as a service. And next is infrastructure as a service. Whole setup is provided by the cloud services. There are many cloud services, that is Amazon Cloud, IBM, Alibaba, like that. There are many cloud services. From the cloud services you can get infrastructure as a service. And there is a hardware cloud service too. Hardware cloud services, you are getting only a hardware for processing of data, that is hardware as a cloud service. And network cloud service is you are getting only the internet connection. Other than that, will be having the clients will be having other setup for a cloud service platform. You are getting only network as a network in a cloud service platform, and network will be processed when the client side. And top layer offers SaaS, which provides cloud application. The main cloud services are software as a service, platform, and infrastructure as a service. These three is the main platform for cloud service providers. And top layer offers only SaaS. PaaS sits on top of IaaS. IaaS is full infrastructure. You're getting a full infrastructure. With that infrastructure, will be having a few systems as a PaaS. And the bottom 3 layer are more related to the physical requirement, and the bottommost layer provides hardware as a service. And network as a service is used for interconnection of all the hardware components. And location as a service provides security to all the physical hardware resources. These service is called as a security as a service. The cloud infrastructure layer can be further subdivided into data as a service, communication as a service, and infrastructure as a service. Cloud players are divided into 3 classes: cloud services provider and IT administrator. Actually, IT administrator refers to the network where all the connections are monitored, and the connections are monitored, and data transfer is also monitored with the help of IT administrator. And the software developer or vendors, that is you are getting peoples for vendoring of data, and software development is also done through the vendors. And end user or business users, after completion of all your process, the completed product will be given served for the end users. They are also called as a business users. They are the one who uses the product which you have developed. And IaaS monitors SLA, and PaaS monitors SLA and enable platform services. To deploy and store, IaaS is used But for enabling platform, PASs are used to develop and store the data. IaaS is used for testing the data. PAs are used, and cloud players uses end users to develop and store the data. Cloud service task and threats. SAS is most used for business applications, and customer relation management is used for business promotion. Actually, business has to be promoted. That promotion will be helped by this customer relation management. PS is provided by Google, Salesforce, and Facebook. IaaS is provided by Amazon. IaaS is provided by the services like Amazon and Azure, Rack. These are all the providers which provides IaaS services. And network cloud services provides communication. We have to communicate from one service to another service. So the main platform for communication of services is network cloud services. And next is software stack for communication. The software stack structure of cloud computing can be done by software as a service, and each layer has its own purpose and provides the infrastructure for the upper layers, and the lower layers are not completely transferred to the upper layer. Only the partial transaction has happened from lower layer to the upper layer. And runtime support services refers to software enablement needed in this application. Software as a service provides the software application as a service, and rather than it is allowing the user, it just helps for purchasing the software when it comes as software as a service. On the customer side, there is no upfront investment in the service. And next topic is resource provisioning. Actually, it is a technique that provides a computer resources or virtual machine that parallelly exploited to the cluster node level. Actually, it provides the supply cloud services by using single SLAs. SLAs must have resources such as CPUs, memories, and bandwidth. These three are important for SLAs. Without this memory and bandwidth, SLAs cannot be processed. User has to present the fixed period of under provisioning and over provisioning of resources. Under provisioning leads to broker SLAs and penalties. If you have bought plenty of resources and you are making unused resources, it leads to brokerage of costs. So under provisioning leads to penalty too. So it should be careful using under provisioning process. And over provisioning of resources are also used for resource underutilization and consequently a decrease in revenue of the providers. Actually, provisioning of resources to users in challenging the problem, the difficulty comes in this following, that is software and hardware failure and unpredictability of customer demand. Actually, this static cloud resource provisioning is used in peak, low case, and heavy resource wastage. Actually, we have to avoid over provisioning, because heavy resource wastage will be there in over provisioning, and in under provisioning there will be not heavy resource provisioning. If it is needed, we'll be using the resources. And next is constant provisioning. Actually, fixed capacity to be declined under demand that could result in even worse resource wastage too. Both the users and providers can be loosened in the resource provisioning without elasticity. In cloud, there will be an automatic elasticity if we are reducing the data usage, and the provisioning will be reduced, and if you are expanding the resources, and the elasticity will be expanded. So it depends on the data usage, over provisioning and under provisioning. If there is a constant resources, there will be a constant provisioning too. And resource provisioning methods are demand driven methods, event driven methods, and popularity driven resources. Actually, demand driven provides static resources that has been used for grid computing, and in event driven based on predicted workload by time, and popularity driven resources based on internet traffic monitoring. And these are the resource provisioning is used for the resource provisioning method, and demand driven and event driven, and these are the event driven and demand driven is important in resource provisioning. Next is dynamic resource development. The cloud uses virtual machine as a building block to create and execute environment across multiple resource sites. Dynamic resource development can be implemented to achieve scalability in performance too. And Integrate provides the execution environment on the top of intercloud infrastructure. It requests the VMware and deploying the VMware or requests. Actually, storage resources for provisioning is email system might be millions of users and users with thousands of emails and consume multiple gigabyte of a data disk. Actually, data is stored in clusters of cloud providers. To store huge amount of information, solid state drivers are used to instead of hardware drivers. These are the important and these are the topics that is covered by resource management.